Alright, continuing on. I don't know actually at what point of the episode this is for you. I left to go eat dinner. I got some yum yums. Some yum yums. It's Taco Tuesday. I had tacos. Simple tacos. From Taco John's.
Another chance at perfection.
Which, I know, fight me, but I think Taco John's is better than Taco Bell's. So, there's that. But anyway, they always do like Taco Tuesday, and the tacos are super inexpensive. Hey, Bonnie. Look at that little rabbit. Xander, look at the little rabbit. Oh, okay, there it is. He's so tiny, Xander. Cute. Oh. Now he's dead. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Xander. Oh, I do really need that small game. But usually with ingredients like that, I just buy them off the auction place. I don't really have the patience to kill all the animals. I will if I'm in the mood, but for the most part. Yeah. About a home?
Peerless. Perhaps we'll discover something new here.
Perhaps. Oh no, Xander. Inventory space? That is a bit of a problem for us.
I'm feeling hostility. Hostilities ended. Now to relax.
Here, there's a spot I can. Oh. 50 nights from home, I last awoke upon a sky-flung cliff in Yarmart hold. Though my flesh had died and gone to ground, my vision went on from body unbound. Winking there in the vale whence I came, this dead man's eyes saw pale flame. Were men the same who took life away, sung high their battle glory and praise. Wafting went I, a shade or white through stoic pines, pitched ink of night, ere I came upon the pyre burning. Strong I heard carried on wind's wings their song. Sing high and clear, bandsmen born of sky, let Sovngarde hear and join our cry. These honored dead shed blood upon the fen, ending orc and elfin traitor men. Your spirit went on to and filled their heart. You sped them to glory, house spirit, Wolfhearth. Then oil from urns fed greedy flames, burning what few my legion and I slayed. Wordlessly they chanted until dawn, every flake of ash gathered they marched on. Swept along unseen, so too went I, meekly haunting their children of the sky. Tireless they went over hearth and hill, exhaustion seemed only to spurn them still. Unflagging they went, a war of rage, soon finding our camp loaded with prey. My dead heart ached, for I knew men within doomed, never knowing how close was. Again the Nord chest swelled up in refrain. I screamed unheard, I wept with horror plain. Hear us, our ancestor Ash King. Yasmer, honor this war band as we to glory repair. Those dead to whom you spoke and heard, we bend them upon us, your valor conferred. And so it was to the man each was smeared with ash of a brother's bone, blood, and beard. These ashen brutes, the scald men, Set to gruesome task, each bowstring bent, I bellowed then a cry of desperate rage, a futile howl among these men, an empty page. Yet one elder turned and unblinking stared into the vapor soul of me. His nostrils flared. He bellowed ancient words, his beard aflame, and my vision fell away. Peace at last came. Let's head all the way up. Oh.
That was intellectually stimulating.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
Onward and upward.
None of those guys cared that I just killed Buddy right in front of them. Good, buddy?
Going to need a moment. Not a young man.
All hail the Lady of the Twilight, to the glory of her name, and we have been granted the task of establishing a new shrine in this place. Valdar's truth will become a beacon of despair for unbelief. We will rebuild these ruined towers as a memorial to her glory.
I need aid! From the sides! Like it now!
Right, where's this crystal? Outside or inside? Let's go up. Sort of acting like it's inside or outside. Okay, it's gotta be inside, right? I don't know, let's find out. Guess we'll pop in to the dungeon that night. Much This place was sacked by orcs, and they had no money to spare to rebuild, nor a want or. The way it was circling on the big map, I thought. Why is that? Xander, just step in. What are you and me? Been here for the quest. I came for the gem.
You must reach my brother.
You look like one of the bandits. Why did they imprison you?
We are packed soldiers. We were sent here to clean out the bandits, but there's something strange going on here. Cult-like. This isn't your average patchwork band of thieves and murderers. They took my brother Nathan below. You must free him.
I will after I free you. Don't work.
We have an accord.
You know, you'd think after you see all the green, the flashing green, you'd be like, you know, maybe I've got other things to do. Or maybe they just quite simply do.
You're not one of these cultists. Get me out of here.
Your brother sent me to free you?
Thank the gods he lives. We agreed that if we separated and neither one of us could reach the other, we'd try to get out on our own and meet at the Riften docks. When you get out of this pit, you should meet us there.
Right, I will. Now hold still so I can untie you. You guys better not deceive me. I've been betrayed a lot lately. Alright, I killed him faster than you could kill. Poor Skelly Bones. Bender, did you just step in another trap again? Platform, but we'll check it out anyway. There's nothing to see. Alright, you on. know, one thing we haven't really talked about because it's been so long since I've actually played the beginning of the game, our class. Our class really is the greatest ethically type of person. We're this class because we made a pact with Hermaeus Mora, Daedra God. And that's how we have our powers. And Hermaeus Mora is not a good guy. I mean, he can be. I guess, I don't know. But not really. I don't know what the, how to classify him, I guess. Sometimes he's neutral, but he's also very chaotic. This. The other thing is I read a post and I realized that they were probably pretty right. We're not all that human. So our bodies were slain and our souls ripped out of it, and then we were reborn, remanufactured into a different type of body. So we're like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, we're kind of like made of a type of clay, I guess. They talk about it in the story, but something went wrong. We had multiple blessings from different gods that overrode it and made us keep our humanity, but we don't have our soul. I know that we get our soul back at the end of the main story, which I'll probably tackle in soon. There's one place I'm waiting to go to. I'm waiting for us to organically go there. Wrap up the... in the original type of gameplay, before all the DLCs and the companions and the extra dungeons and all that, it actually took you until the end of what, you know, like what Rift would be, for you to reach 50. But a lot of people have figured out ways to grind it out, and with all the extra additions of other ways to level up, you can now level really quick. I know people who grind out 50 in a day, in a couple hours, according to their posts. I see their advertisements in the general chat saying, I'll get you to 50 in a couple hours. And I'm like, oh my goodness. This way. We're done here. We can...
Onward and upward.
I knew it. Get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys. There's something on TV that I want to go watch. I may be back or I might go to bed. I'm uncertain. So either way, I'll see you on the next episode. Or it might be the same episode for you. I'm not sure. I don't know how the divide is going. Alright, back soon. Okay, let's see. We are back. Where did are we sitting on Rothgar? Maybe? I don't know. All the way up there. We're down here. Alright, we have a quest here. Let's go do that one. And then we got this one here. Alright. Look at it.
Apocrypha, take you! Distasteful.
Oh, we got something going on up here. What's going on here?
Arnold is going to... Did Arnold send you to help? About time he sent someone.
What's the problem?
Arnold sent me here to investigate worm cult sightings. Turns out they're enacting some nasty ritual up there. He expects me to stop it, but there's no way. Those cultists would murder me.
How can I help?
Would you stop the ritual? We have a scout who can lead you to the ritual site.
I'll be happy to.
Arnold is sending a scout here. She knows where the ritual is taking place. Escort the scout to the ritual site and stop those cultists. She's ready when you are.
Oh.
I'm ready when you are.
Part 2 of this.
This is what we came here to stop. Let's do it!
Now kill!
Those cultists will think twice before bringing that filth around here again.
Awesome.
So glad you showed up. Those cultists are nasty customers.
Always happy to kill a worm cultist.
I hope my sisters fared as well on their missions.
Oh, she said sisters, so there's got to be one more, right? What? Go this way really quick and see what we got going on over here.
Good find, cohort. Dollars.
I don't know why I suddenly got so tired. Not because I ate a lot of sugar today. Okay, so I guess back this way. What this is. Pop down the rock here.
You start trouble, I'll finish it.
Okay, fair enough. If you didn't hear him, he said if you start trouble, I'll finish it.
Welcome to Riften. I don't have time to be polite. We need help. If you're willing, I'll love you forever. If you're not, get out of my way.
Okay, the High King sent me. What can I do?
I don't care if the eight themselves sent you. If you're here to help, you have my thanks. The giant attacked the city. Sinmur. Dark energies surrounded him. He had an evil cunning in his eyes. Punted steer and men aside like toys. Funny, until they hit something.
What needs to be done?
There's folk buried under rubble and fires everywhere. My healers tell me we need to burn the dead. They don't want disease to spread. It's a mess.
Sure, I'll do what I can.
Whatever you do, don't just stand there. I'm busy and there's plenty of work to be done. We're going to move these people soon. Come find me in town if you pitch in.
What was the attack like?
Terrifying. If we hadn't already been on alert, I don't know what would have happened.
What did it do?
Sinmur knocked down the wall before we could drive him away. Some of the mages focused their fire on his head, and that seemed to annoy him. I can't believe he didn't go down.
He was shrugging off spells then?
He was. The energy that swirled around him, the host of worm cultists, the moans of the dead. I hope never to see its like again.
Thank you. Let's go save this town and go save Riften. Or Rift.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
I think you should focus on Xander for me.
And tranquility.
Can I not put that out? Xander, no? Okay. I have to get that bucket. That's right. Okay.
Help!
Thank you for freeing me.
You're very welcome. Glad I could help.
Thank you for freeing me. The giant left us little more than our lives. We have no wares and no coin to rebuild. My mother is too proud to admit it, but this may be the end for us.
Sounds grim. Can I help?
Perhaps. I hear the merchant Barneas may be peddling illegal goods in the central market. If this could be proved, he'd be ruined and we would take his place.
But how to prove it?
Go to the central market and search Barneas's tent. Look for anything he might be hiding. Report back to me with your findings.
Sure, I'll look into it.
Some of the guards are willing to help us, but they need an excuse. If you search Barneas's stall, you might find illegal wares. My family would be in your debt.
Why single out Barneas?
We offer the same goods. By eliminating him, we claim a prime location and remove a direct competitor.
You better not be lying to me. Don't be lying.
Thank you for freeing me.
Ancestors protect me.
Well, glad to see someone who can get things done. Good work.
What will happen to the refugees now?
We'll find shelter for those who lost their homes. Maybe the Temple of Mara can put them up. You've done a good turn for the people here. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I already owe you, but I'm hearing rumors. They need to be investigated.
What would you have me do?
My cousin on my pa's side. Her father's missing, and the family says Yeri saw what happened. Problem is, he went missing during the attack, but he wasn't anywhere near the West Wall.
What did she say happened?
She swears something pulled him into one of the canals. Poor thing shocked out of her gourd. As you can see, I'm a little occupied. Get Yeri talking. Tell the pack's commander, Centurion Andren, what you learn.
All right, I'll look into it and let Centurion Andren know what I found.
I hope you can help Yeri. Her father saved my life when we were children.
Won't you and the guard investigate Yuri's story?
I wish I could. That pig of a Centurion doesn't trust the people here or Riften's guard. Tells me not to listen to rumors. If something's going on, you need to shove the proof in his face.
Oh, yay. Riften. I spent a lot of time in Riften. Not you.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I'd be happy to taste test it for you.
Yeah.
You were at Fulhelm Fort. You saved Thane Unvald's life.
Got writs to do. Nice. I believe you can also pick up a house here. A nice one. My quest log is full. What? Okay.
Think I've read that one before.
You might have, but I didn't. The martyrdom of martyrdom of Saint Pauline. Welcome, young ones, as the subject of my annual children's sermon. I have chosen the martyrdom of Saint Pauline. Now, I know you have probably heard the story already, but in this time of trouble, I think it is good to revisit the tales of our ancestors so we may draw strength and lessons from them. Now, Saint Pauline lived back in the early part of the First Era, when the world was stranger than today. At that time, Tamriel was largely untamed, and our ancestors had to be strong and brave, for the woods and hills were home to things like bull men and centaurs and fire serpents. Saint Pauline wasn't a saint at first, of course. He was a humble man, a beadle at the chapel of Stendar at the Bencora garrison, where he tended to the spiritual needs of the soldiers guarding the walls. He had other tasks as well, such as bringing the sentries water when the sun was high. And one day, as he carried around his bucket dipper, he noticed there were more guards than usual. He stopped at the main gate and asked his friend, Sergeant Clancy, why that was. "It is because the Grey Host is coming," said Clancy, "which is a terrible army of vampires from Varketh, and I'm more than a little worried about it." "Oh my, is there anything I can do to help you and the other soldiers?" "Pray for us, Pauline," said Clancy, "for a great trial is upon us." Sergeant Clancy's words made Pauline anxious, so when he was done with his chores, he climbed a tall tower and looked south. And there he saw a grey host coming out of the desert, a whole army of batmen, wolves, and even worse things. So Pauline went back to the chapel to pray, and he heard the sounds of battle.
Inherent fallacy. Clearly magic obtains its strength and form from nature, as proposed by...
Nonsense. Magic underlies and defines nature. Nature is merely the manifestation of the mundane aspect of magic.
And the powers we employ in our spellcraft?
That's the arcane aspect of magic. The hidden elements we draw upon.
Your mind works in amusing ways, Daniel. Perhaps more research is needed.
Trying to read here, guys. So Pauline went back to the chapel and pray, and he heard the sounds of battle, and he prayed to Stendar, to Akatosh, to Julianos, and to Kiraneth, and to all their saints for help. But then folk began to come into the chapel, setting up cots and tables and bringing in wounded soldiers for aid and surgery. "Come and help us, Beetle," called the doctor. "It's your strong arms we need now, not your prayers." So Pauline came and looked at the wounded soldiers and found them wondrous pale. "What has happened to them, doctor?" he asked. "These soldiers are as white as the sheets on my bed." "It is the Batman, Beetle," the doctor said. "When they bite our soldiers, they drain the blood from them in great draughts, leaving them pale and empty." "Horror!" cried Pauline. "You're right, doctor. This is time for more than prayers. For Stendar says, 'He who fights hardest prays the loudest.' I know nothing of fighting or of doctoring, but I will go to battle and trust Stendar to show me what to do." So Pauline ran to the fighting at the top of the great gate, where he joined his friend, Sergeant Clancy, fighting a Batman. The vampire beat at the sergeant with its wings and tried to grip him so as to bite. But Pauline grasped the Batman by the legs, so Clancy was able to kill it with his sword. "This is no place for you," the sergeant cried. "The Batmen are at the gate, and soon they will burst it open and take the garrison." Pauline looked down and saw what the sergeant said was true. A great press of Batmen were ramming against the gates, and the doors were bulging inward. Pauline cried, "Is there nothing we can do?" "The stone wall here has been loosened by flying stones," said the sergeant. "I'd hoped to gather enough soldiers to push it down upon the Batmen. See, reinforcements are coming, but the Grey Host will be through the gates before they can get here." "Then I must delay them," said Pauline, and he flung himself from the battlements upon the horde of vampires. The wings of the Batmen broke Pauline's fall, and he landed among them hale and alive. "Vampires!" cried Pauline. "Push not upon the gate, for what you want is here, a strong, healthy body, full of fresh, warm blood. Take, drink." And the Grey Host turned as one and fell upon him, fastening upon his veins. Then Pauline felt himself collapsing like a wine sack at a harvest festival, and knew that before the sergeant could gather enough soldiers, he would be drained dry. So he prayed a mighty prayer, saying, "O Stendar, God of justice, fill me with the notion of blood, that I might beguile these demons away from the gate, but a few minutes more." And then Pauline himself, filled anew with blood, flowing from him a very fountain, and the divine geyser of gore drew every Batman within sight into a great feeding mound before the gate. Meanwhile, Sergeant Clancy and his friends pushed against the wall above, until all of a sudden the great stones went crashing down. The Batmen were nearly all slain, and by the time the ones who weren't had gathered their wits, they saw that the pursuing legions of Empress Hestra were almost upon them, and that was the end of the Grey Host. So that is how a beetle from Bankura garrison became a saint. Now I ask you, children, does not our time resemble that of St. Paulin? Is there not once again an army at our gates? Yes, indeed, and that's why our leaders ask each and every one of us to do as much as we can to help defend our homeland. Some of us may even have to give our lives. So when the time comes, tell yourself that you, too, have the strength to do what's needed. For I think if we have to, we can all be as strong as a humble man like Pauline. Don't you think?
The fish have stopped biting for some reason.
Hey, where can I find Garus?
Depends. Why are you looking for him?
I found a body that I think he knows something about.
Go through the door behind me.
I don't know you. State your business and don't make me angry.
Found your note about Malaysia, or Mauzia. Your assassin failed, but I'll take the job.
I already told the Mages Guild. We tracked her to the house and she disappeared. Are you from the damn guild, or are you just looking to die?
Go ahead, threaten me again.
On second thought, here you go. This map shows Malsia's house. We can't find her, but there's something set up in there. Go see for yourself.
Alright, thank you. See, that wasn't so hard. Definitely feels like Riften. You gotta find all the ways to get out of here. Actually, there. Thank you.
Don't fool with alchemy unless you know what you're doing.
Hey, I found this strange wine in Fort Greenwall. Do you know what it is?
Let's see. Oh dear. Did you drink any of this?
Nope.
Oh, thank for Vec. This is my experiment in self-replenishing wine. Bandits stole it from my caravan a week ago.
Self-replenishing wine?
Amazing, isn't it? It'll make me rich someday. If I can ever work out the wrinkles. There are unintended side effects.
Like what?
Well, the wine replenishes itself, but it also replenishes your thirst. The more you drink, the more you want to drink, until you wake up the next town over and everyone's calling you Mrs. Bedingfield. Not that I speak from experience, of course.
Most of the bandits in Fort Greenwall were drinking it.
Oh my. At least we won't have to worry about raids for a while. Although that could get very strange. Our housecarl in Urich has been concerned about Fort Greenwall. You should tell him what happened.
Sorry, Xander. I'm just lost. I don't understand. This place makes you run in circles. Spent a lot of time here. I think I might even have a house here, but I'm not sure.
Ah, it is a sun-blessed day, no? Is there something I can interest you in?
Greetings. I hear you offer goods not officially available in Riften?
Bah, rumors spread by jealous rivals. My goods are all on display. I sell no illicit merchandise.
Perhaps if I come back after hours?
I erect the spine of warning. My wares are all on display. All customers receive courteous service and fair prices. No one gets special treatment or secretive deals. Perhaps others would better meet your needs.
Doesn't look like the giant caused you any trouble.
Mere luck. To my neighbors who suffered, I extend the claw of succor. They have but to ask to receive aid. My success enables me to be generous to those in need.
How do you account for the rumors about your stall, then?
Riften is a challenging place to do business. Success breeds jealousy, especially when one is an outsider.
There's a chest, but it's fine. Only ordinary supplies. Alright. Well, you know what, lady? I don't think you're gonna get your way. But I do need to drop these off. Oh no, she's stuck. Okay. This way. Now I can take the others. Okay. I don't want to talk to that guy quite yet. Honestly, I just want to do my quests. Let me do my quests.
We Nords will rout out that bastard Filgor. He won't be able to hide.
I understand you attacked Fort Greenwall. Word travels fast in Riften, and I am eager to hear of your exploits.
I did, but the bandits were mostly drunk.
My plan worked. I sent the caravan containing Dava's wine down a road frequented by bandits, in the hope that they would steal it and fall under its curse. Thank you for clearing them out.
Oh, hey, I'm glad I helped his plan. Alright, that one is done. But notice all the fighter guilds look awfully similar. Oh, excuse me. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Because they're all the same entity. Alright, there is a quest over here that I think... Lyris, Titanboard, what are you doing here?
Where's that help I was promised? Vestige! You're the help the Skull King promised? Suddenly I feel a lot better about our chances. Still, this threat is bigger than King Yoren imagined.
What threat?
The Ice Reach Coven. Witches operating in secret right under the Skald King's ample nose. There's more going on than the usual Reach mischief, I'm sure of it.
I need
to investigate, but I can't do it by myself.
What do you need me to do?
Help me track down the Coven and figure out their ultimate plan. Between the two of us, we can cover more ground and determine the full extent of this threat. As long as the magic provided by Yoren's wizards works as promised, that is.
I'll help you investigate the Coven. Where do we start?
Meet me in Deshan. The Skald King's scouts spotted members of the Coven near the shrine to St. Realms. We'll start there. As for the magic, I'll tell you more about that when we're away from prying eyes.
How did you learn about the Ice Reach How did you learn about the Ice Reach Coven?
King Yoren sent me to look into a sudden barrage of storms in the Sea of Ghosts. At least 2 ships sank beneath the freezing waves. The Ice Reach Coven was responsible. I uncovered evidence suggesting they're planning an attack on the mainland.
What kind of attack?
I'm not exactly sure. That's why we need to investigate. But if they have the ability to summon destructive storms on command, think of the damage they can inflict on towns and cities. Look, are you ready to go, or do you need time to prepare?
Before we go, tell me more about the magic Yoren's wizards provided.
Keep your voice down. Buildings have ears, especially guild halls. I'll give you all the details when we get where we're going. I chartered a wagon to take us there.
Is there anything else you need to know before we head out?
Nope, you... Okay, that's a prologue quest. Awesome. Okay. You have sectors of... okay. I'm not ready to do a prologue quest. Oh my god. I have so much to do. Alright.
My friend, I'm so glad to see you.
I see you made it out safely.
Thanks to you. Don't worry, friend. Next time, we'll be a lot more careful. Never would have expected Daedra worshippers in a bandit lair.
Oh, okay, that was the two brothers, Nathan and Isrek. If you remember, they were in a dungeon. We saved them, and they told us to come find them later, and we did. Yay! Right, I gotta clear up some of these quests that I have building up. It's actually quite bad. One is done. I'm still doing my daily writs, which is why you see that message. I know usually I cut me doing the writs out because, you know, it's not very fun to watch. Okay, talk to
Welcome to the Withered Tree. Good luck getting any actual help around here.
I hear you're interested in diamonds.
Keep your voice down. Why do you think fences don't have storefronts? Discretion, discretion, discretion.
Do you want it or not?
Of course I do, but I can't trade while I'm on my shift. Give the diamond to me. You'll find your payment in the graveyard behind the Fighters Guild. Look for a cairn with flowers on it. Don't dig too deep. The Nords are touchy about their graves.
How do I know you won't take the diamond and run?
Fences who can't be found don't stay in business for long. And I couldn't stay here after cheating a damn hero. Bribes only get you so far. Now go!
Thank you. Alright. I need... Okay, no, that's not what I need. Okay, that's the inn. I'm sorry, I'm lost. I'm spinning. Is there a book down here? No, don't. Don't fall into the water. Rivers of Profit in Riften. The town of Riften offers intriguing opportunities for the enterprising rogue, though hidden quicksands lurk as well. The rift has little fertile ground for our endeavors, and Riften is the only locale I can recommend for even a brief visit. Once in town, a base of operations can be established at the Withered Tree or Shade Home Inn. Both cater to the discerning traveler. A casual perusal of the town will yield several prospects, but I erect the spine of warning. All scouting must be circumspect with purchase of an item from one of the town's many merchants, for the town guard are active and unusually suspicious of strangers, especially those not of the Nord race. A meandering walk without a local purchase in hand will quickly land one in a cell. The island that forms the heart of town, surrounded by the invigorating waters of the nearby lake, contains several merchant stalls. A quick purchase there will soothe the guard's suspicions, and it affords a glance at the merchant's goods. These are they vary greatly in quality and selection, though the stalls of greatest interest I leave to each to determine for himself. All right, we'll call that good.
Neither will you if one grabs you.
Oh well, that's not a very nice statement. Okay, there's the place I need to go to donate. I am really taking these quests out of order, and that's making me a little upset. I don't want to be out of order.
And the powers we employ in
we can turn these in. I still gotta figure out so many things. I've gotta figure out so many things.
I wonder what becomes of our enchantment efforts.
I never think about it, to be honest. Until you make me think about it. And then I'm like, yeah, he's got a point. Okay, we're done there. Hop over this way. There's an NPC. Hello.
Gonna gut him unless I killed a friend of yours and you're here to get even. Back off. I'm looking for someone and it's not you. It's your lucky day.
Who are you looking for?
Dirt Eater by the name of Varnado. Heard he was here, but now I hear he's in Iverstead. Chasing him is getting old. I've got other places to be.
What's it worth to you if I checked out Iverstead?
Huh. Might be worth something. If you find Varnado, kill him. Make it painful. Then we'll see. But if you cross me, I'll cut you in half.
Just have my money ready. Okay. There's that guild. We don't want that guild. We want the Fighters Guild. He told me to check in the back. We're gonna have some money. Money. Top of a cairn?
We can use this.
There's fresh flowers on the cairn, indicating Cyrna's payment inside. You find her reward nestled underneath the first layer of stones. Alright, what else do we got going on? This way. I really like Riften. Hold on, I gotta check something. I do have a house here. I thought so. The reason why I thought I did was because I used to, back in the day when I played, on my other character, I used to come to Riften all the time to do my daily writs. And so I guess let's do a quick tour. A little break from the dailies. So here's the old Misspell Manor. Don't remember if it's decorated or not, so we'll find out together. Alright, so here's the outer courtyard. I'm fine. Decorated it. Oh, I did. I don't think this is my decorating. I think this is the game's decorating. I think I purchased it. Decorated, but I don't remember. There's my kitty. My tiger cub sleeping. Oh, not sleeping. And then here's my room. My complaint about this game and the houses have existed since day one. You can't sleep in the beds. There's no time passage. You can't even sit. So like houses. Oh, I use that one. Nice. So, like, I don't know. I never really fully embraced the houses. Most of the time, it was a free teleport to get to where I wanted to be, which was quite often Riften to do my dailies. Anyway, this is the one house. This isn't my favorite house. It was just a teleport place. I'll try to remember when we get to where my other house is. I'll try to show you that one. That one was actually my pride and joy. Okay. Hey, welcome back, Xander. Alright, Xander Wander, let's continue on with our dailies, or not our dailies, our quest. I think we have to do the one that's all that's fair. The girl who wanted to treat one whose house was destroyed over here.
You're back. Tell me you found something.
I didn't spot anything illegal.
He's clever, I'll give him that. He's making too much money not to be doing something shady. I think we can help open the authorities' eyes.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
We're talking about justice here for my family and all of Riften. Don't you think it odd that Sinmer spared Barneas' stall and demolished ours? Rumor has it he's in league with the Worm Cult. Are you with them or us?
What's your plan?
Place this flask of Ultima Ale in Barneas' supply chest, and then notify Guard Bronner at the Fighters Guild. You'll be rewarded well when it's all over.
Why would that cause trouble for Barneas?
Don't you know? It's illegal to sell goods from the Dominion or Covenant here. And black marketeers are dealt with harshly, in Riften at least.
Why do you have it? It's illegal. I don't like this. Inform Barneas. Okay, I'm gonna inform Barneas. I don't trust it. I could be wrong. Barneas could be evil and up to no good. But
You have a troubled look about you, friend. Can I help?
I must warn you, Cereza Rothelin asked me to plant illegal goods in your stall.
Not a surprising plot from a Dunmer, especially that one. Cereza would rather lie and steal than accept charity. Allow me to express my gratitude in coin.
What about Cereza?
The spine of welcome is more effective than that of threat. Deliver this package to Cereza. I choose to extend friendship when others express hatred.
Please let me make the right choice. Seems like all I do in this game is make these wrong choices. That is, you know, the reason why is because I'm the one that stupidly said that this game has the choices have little impact, and that is because from what I remember when I first played this game, that's what I remembered, that the choices had no impact. And the reason why I remember that is I remember having deep discussions with the guild that I was in where we were complaining about that very fact, that why even bother giving us the choice when the choices really didn't mean anything. And then here it is where as I'm playing, I am wiping out entire towns because I made the wrong choice in quotation. So
Is it done? Have the guards taken him away? I didn't hear any commotion.
I actually told Barneas of your scheme. He gave me a package for you.
A package from Barneas? Is it revenge? But no, it's supplies and gold. He has shamed me. I'll take his gift for my family, but I will never forgive him for it.
Oh, geez, Cereza. And Barneas. That was actually quite clever. All right. Redguard on the run. Oh, Skyrim. How very Skyrim. Let's see. Pulled under. People of Riften have brought inside their shattered walls. While Sinmir is gone, however. Okay. Wind-torn house.
Yuri, look out!
Yuri?
Derivative.
Hello? Hero?
Who in the Nine Holds are you? And what are you doing in my house?
Captain Vevica sent me. I'm here to help.
Oh, Shaw's bones, I was ready to murder you. Some bastard just tried to kill my niece. That's him. Gutted like a fish.
He's a worm cultist.
He's a damned skeever, coming after a young girl with a knife. Yuri just lost her father, and now this man tries to kill her? What would the worms want with Yuri?
Mind if I look at the body?
Go ahead, but avoid the entrails. No telling what he's been eating.
We're too close to risk exposure. The girl is a problem. Interrogate her, find out what she knows, then end her, and find that shard of Ruthrod, or I'll have you sent to the Lost Prospect as a ritual fodder. I don't know how many versions of that there is, but when I finally collect them all, I'm going to be reading for hours.
Poor thing. When my brother was killed, her mind just snapped. Keeps babbling about the water.
Do you know a way to calm her down?
Denser used to make her this foul-smelling tea. Never had a taste for it, but Yuri loves it. She brewed the last of our leaves just the other day.
Can I find any more in town?
There might be someone. A Bandori peddler named Jadazi showed up just after the attack.
What's the tea called?
Moon something. White Moon. That's what it's called. Just know it won't be cheap. He's been gouging anyone looking for a little luxury.
I'll talk to him.